Hey y'all, welcome to another episode of Sipping with C. And today I am sipping on some green tea, baby. Yes, some good old green tea. Of course, it's iced and honey is my sweetener because honey is the sweetener of choice for me. I'm trying to cut down on my sugar. It's getting a little rough, y'all, but anywho, so today's drink of choice is green tea, and it is the Bigelow brand, and it is the Keurig cup. So it's Bigelow brand though, but it's in the Keurig cup. So green tea today. Oh, it's so good. How I made it, y'all. I just put it in a Keurig, used some spring water, and then I put it in a actual porcelain mug, and I put honey in it, stirred up the honey, slapped it on some ice, and voila. But let's get into this episode of Sipping with C. How are you guys feeling? How are you feeling? We had the flower moon. I will post some pics. I put a video because y'all, it was cloudy. It has been rain down here in the South. Like literally thunderstorm after thunderstorm. The other night, it was slash morning, 2 mornings ago. Y'all, the thunder was so strong. I felt the energy. It was just like it was literally, I was like, oh, something is breaking through that veil. Okay. Like literally the energy was off the charts. So if you was in GA, I'm sure you heard it and felt it in the middle of the morning. It's probably about between 5 and 7. So yeah, y'all, it's been crazy. And last night it was a thunderstorm too. And guess what I got to see yesterday? So let me tell y'all something about my dog. I know you guys seen Daphne. Well, it's really my mama's dog, but you know I be taking care of her too. So anyway, she is so spoiled. She will not use the bathroom unless she gets her walk. So yesterday it started raining and I was like, oh Lord. So literally we walked kind of halfway right before the rain came. So then we came on back, right? And then it was pouring down rain. So not yet though. It was like light. So then I took her again. She didn't go. So I'm like, okay. So then it started coming down even harder. And she was crying, telling me bathroom, because she could say it, in dog, but she says it. And so I was like, you gotta go to the bathroom. And then she said it. So we took her. Well, I took her. So as we're walking, you guys, I'm just thinking about, oh my gosh, I'm in the rain. At least I got a raincoat. Thank goodness I got my feet out. The sun is still shining. So at least, I'm soaking up some rain and I'm taking her and letting her walk. And then guess what, y'all? We get to where she likes to go. Cause see, before I didn't take her where she wanted to go. Okay. I literally just like went halfway, but she's picky. So we go the whole way. And as soon as we finished the whole way, I was like, come on, girl, let's go back. When we turn around, y'all, why is there a beautiful rainbow from end to end? Like literally, I was like, oh my God, like literally, it felt so good. Son was telling me that is my gift. Like, well, literally, first I was like, oh, it would be so nice to see a double rainbow. And then bam, y'all, it was two. I was like, oh no, I didn't have my phone. It was raining. The sun was still shining. And I was like, oh, I want to take a picture so bad. But guess what? By the time I got back to the house, they were gone. Literally, my mom could see them a little bit, but the brightness of them were fading so fast. And guess what though? When I was like, oh, I want to take a picture. You know what the son told me? Those are just for you. Those are for your eyes only, or whoever else. Because I was screaming to the top of my lungs, telling my neighbors to come out. It's a double rainbow. Like, y'all, that gave me so much energy yesterday. Like, I've seen a double rainbow before. A couple years ago, my best friend and I, we were at the One Music Fest, and we were coming back to get me some different clothes to go back. And we got to see it. It was raining and the sun was out, but not really out like it was yesterday. Y'all, it was so beautiful. And I'm just glad my mom got to see it a little bit. But man, That was my day yesterday. I'm just so thankful that I got to see that. But what y'all think about WNBA? You know, it's coming back on. Y'all know the playoffs is going on right now. Who y'all got? Who y'all got? Literally, I never have had a basketball team because I just love basketball. So, never had a basketball team. If you do know me, you know that my football team is the Commanders. Well, they're the Commanders now, but they were the Redskins growing up for me. And so that's my football team. And I don't have a WNBA basketball team either. I just love watching them play. I love seeing them hoop because, of course, like I said, I used to play. So it was it's really a good feeling to watch them. So I'm glad that WNBA is back. I ain't talking about politics tonight. It's just too much going on. I know y'all probably like, what about that $400 million airplane? What do you think? Listen, I'm going to tell you what I think about that. I'm going to corruption. That's it. That's it. That's all. Like literally, come on. And it's so crazy that people will still try to justify this. When they were talking about lock her up about Hillary Clinton. This man needs his just dessert. And that's all I'm going to say. And I don't judge anyone. You know, I just judge energy. No, I don't even judge energy. I see energy, you know. All that judging, please, for what? I'm going to be me and I'm going to continue to see, right? And use my discernment to get the F away from thee if I feel you're acting funny and your energy is not for me, or your energy is just something I would rather refrain from being around. I'm just going to remove myself. So, yeah, you know, when it comes to 47 and what he and his administration is doing, we all know corruption. But the best part is that I guess they didn't watch Law and Order enough because I grew up watching Law and Order. I'm a Gen Xer, okay? And you know, y'all, I know y'all, if you guys have been following me and watching my videos, y'all know, y'all see I have looked into my birth chart. And y'all, Gen Xers are able to cross generations. I was like, but I'm going to tell you this. A long time ago, I met this woman who at the vault, and you know she owns it. It was one of the very, very first Black owned banks, and it was a gold vault, and it was a time where, you know, Black people couldn't have anything, but we did create our own banks. So, you know, it's a blessing that you get to meet people. But I got to meet her, and when I let her know my age, and she was like, "Oh, you're a Gen Xer. Oh, you can speak to them all. You can speak to the babies. You can speak to the teenagers. You can speak to the knuckleheads." She said, "You can talk to them all." And I was like, "Oh, wow." You know, never thought about that. But in my birth chart, it did say that. So Gen Xers, it's time to get to work, Gen Xers. It's time to get to work. We are generational breakers. Okay, we are generational breakers. We're able to break each generation and allow them to hear us. So I pray that you guys hear me today about the corruption piece. Yeah, y'all already know what's going on. And if you want to be blind to it, hey, be my guest. Call me woke if you want to, but I'm going to just say I'm a refrain from staying asleep. Okay, so if you want to stay asleep, baby. It's up to you. But I'm going to continue to use these eyes and this one to see. Because guess what? I was blessed with them all. Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, you guys, I wrote a poem. I recited the poem yesterday, Sipping with C. I hope you guys like it. Let me know what you think. It's titled I Am. I'm definitely memorizing it. And I would definitely be hitting the poet streets. It's just time for this voice to be heard. All right, you guys, let your voice be heard anyway, because if you touch one person, that's it. You touch one person, you have a domino effect. Do you hear me? All right. Thank you guys again for coming to another episode of Sipping with C, where you just chilling and sipping with me. Now, run, go get you some green tea.